Good morning, friends. It's Thursday, the 27th of March, 2025, and it's time for your news from dinarguru.com. Intel Guru Bruce, the rates on the bank's screens are tied to the forex, and the rates have been blinking. They started blinking very quickly on forex and bank screens and redemption center screens too. Now, redemption center screens are not tied to forex. They're tied to something that's different. They can be put whatever rate needs to be there for that particular currency, for us and for others too. Starting Friday or Saturday, they slowed down. Pretty soon you're going to have the rates stabilized. The rates will settle in a given rate, and that's what we wanted to see. Monday, they settled in. That means the rates are there on the redemption center screens, and that's a good thing for us. I'm hearing very good things about everything moving forward for us. All is being positioned for release. We should be getting our notifications telling us that we can begin setting appointments and going in for our exchanges. Newshound Guru Militia Man. Article quote, as cryptocurrencies gain traction, the IMF's updated guidelines will play a crucial role in shaping the future of the global economic statistics and financial regulation. What are they telling us? Iraq is introducing a digital dinar, Intel 26. The currents of Iraq are only flowing in a direction of a new exchange rate. It's not flowing towards 1310. Newshound Guru Claire article to discuss investment opportunities. A U.S. delegation will visit Iraq soon. Quote, Iraq is currently witnessing remarkable economic development. The United States is also showing increasing interest in these opportunities, especially in light of the government directives of the Prime Minister and the efforts made to facilitate the business environment and provide guarantees and incentives to foreign investors. Walking stick. Trump actually said, we can take Iraq's oil as repayment. You think these 20 years we're not going to get paid back? We got paid back by Kuwait. Therefore, the oil flowing in Iraq is not just a statement in Iraq. IMO, it is a forced action to start the oil flowing now. This would expose the budget tables. This Iraqi monetary reform, I got a feeling about it, and that feeling has a lot to do with the quick actions of Donald Trump that we are witnessing. Newshound Guru Militia. Man, regarding the exchange rate article, quote, the official exchange rate will become the prevailing and sole one, as will the digital exchange rate adopted by monetary policy. He's talking about the official exchange rate. He's not necessarily talking about 1310. He says the official exchange rate will become. That sounds to be like it'll be something different, and it'll be a sole one on its own. Intel Grank 26. They're talking about oil revenues to the citizens. They have not talked to us about our oil in quite a while. In fact, what they're talking about has not been brought to us since 2018, when they said we have a special card just for this. Now, all of a sudden, we are now hearing this again today. Those cards are basically HCL cards. If they're talking to them about it, there's so many things pointing in one direction. This is obviously the HCL coming to us because of a new exchange rate soon. IMO, this is the preparation for the HCL that is about to be given to you because of that new exchange rate. Intel Newshound Guru Mark Z, we are still waiting for the Iraq budget tables, and I hear they are working on those today. Many still believe there is a new rate hidden in there. Newshound Guru Samson article, behind the scenes activity, an expected U.S.-Iran agreement and a radical shift in regional strategies. Newshound Intel Guru, there is still a lot of article content talking about foolishness like parallel markets, hoarded dinar, and corruption. This is a smokescreen as Iraq stalls for time to put together their digital dinar protocol. Installation is the very best, a 3-week job in Iraq that translates into a 12-week job. Hoarded dinar is a ridiculous claim. They have already claimed in writing that they have 70% of the 3-0 notes in-house. It doesn't pass the smell test. So parallel markets and hoarding are thin excuses at best and deceptions at the worst. Corruption is a permanent fixture, and that's true for every nation. There will always be criminals. There are agreements and meetings about reinforcing laws to stop corruption with many nations, so we take that completely out of the excuse category. The truth is, The training is going slowly and is incomplete at this time, and the hoarding is a weak-minded excuse for those with weak intellect. Get the electronic cross-border payments under control, and we will see the RI. Newshound Guru Militiaman. We haven't heard anything about the oil running. It hasn't started through the Sion port. Salaries haven't been completely 100% sorted. The 23-24 budget schedules haven't been exposed, and they haven't gone to the Parliament yet. But now Parliament is pushing for that to happen. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for an exchange rate. Intel Guru 26 article. Blessed by Tehran, a framework agreement to protect American interests and prohibit unilateral military support for Palestine. Article quote, the main forces within the coordination framework reached an agreement to remove the Popular Mobilization Forces from the political file, in addition to merging all factions within the Popular Mobilization Forces Authority. The agreement stipulates that all Popular Mobilization Forces are subject to the orders of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces only, and that no party may act outside the framework of official military orders under any name or reason, noting that Tehran, which is the supporter of the Axis of Resistance, has supported this. Is this for real? Because if for real, we now have security and stability. Newshound Guru Claire article, Blessed by Tehran, a framework agreement to protect American interests and prohibit unilateral military support for Palestine. Quote, the coordination framework forces reached a preliminary agreement stipulating the integration of armed factions into the Popular Mobilization Forces, PMF, and the commitment of all parties to the orders of the Supreme Military Command. The agreement also included refraining from attacking U.S. interests in Iraq and halting operations outside the country's borders. I am still hearing from different groups that they are still moving people and getting them into place, but there is a concerted effort to squash leaks, so it doesn't hurt the timing. I will respect that. We do not know the timing, but from the movement of people, things appear to be very close. Guru Mountain Goat. Will cash paper dinar coincide with the digital dinar? Article. Rafadain Bank deploys ATMs at 5 stations in Baghdad. Why would they deploy yet more ATMs now? Don't forget also the hundreds of ATMs deployed throughout Iraq in the past. Why would they do this if not still expecting to use cash at some level? Article quote, Rafadain Bank announced the deployment of automated teller machines, ATMs, at a number of stations, allowing customers to conduct withdrawals and deposits easily and safely. So now we see the ATMs would only be needed if there is still a need for cash. And that ends all the news from dinarguru.com. We hope this brings value to your day. If so, please like and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified when our reports are uploaded. Thank you for joining us, and have a great Thursday.